Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Havelock that the concrete truck rollover that blocked off a large portion of Highway 70 earlier this morning has now been cleared. Havelock City officials say Highway 70 East was being reopened to traffic around 10 a.m. after crews spent the morning working to clear the truck that rolled over near Walmart. Now again, we're still working to get more information about what actually caused that rollover, but for those of you again who plan on doing any driving in the area or maybe heading to the Walmart, do understand again that the highway, that is Highway 70 East, has been cleared. Now, in other news, we also want to highlight that the suspect in the New Bern toddler murder case has now been extradited to New Bern and does have a first court date. Now, the two men you are seeing on your screen are Kevion Pitts and Lawrence Everett. Lawrence Everett is the one, again, who will make his first appearance at the Craven County Courthouse today after he was arrested and extradited from Johnson City, Tennessee, for the murder of Neiloni Sheptock. Earlier this month, New Bern police say they arrested Everett and Kevion Pitts in the death of Sheptock, who was shot while in her father's car on LaGrange Street on July 4th of 2023. Now, Pitts was denied bond after his arrest. Investigators believe shots were fired from another vehicle, and her father, Nathan Sheptock, was also wounded in the shooting. Now, the toddler's mother said Sheptock was supposed to take Neiloni to a fireworks show to celebrate the holiday. Nathan Sheptock was charged with drug and gun offenses after the shooting. The father is currently on parole. Police say the shooting was gang-related and said they followed leads that led them to arrest Pitts and Everett. And now we want to turn to your weather forecast. We're going to find a spot that has a little bit more sunshine than I'm seeing outside our Greenville studio right now. Let's take a look at exactly what we've got going on in New Bern right now. And, well, down on the horizon, yes, still certainly plenty of cloud cover, but right up above, nice little patch of blue. Enjoy it. We've got 74-degree air temperatures right now in New Bern along the Neuse River. Northerly wind, 8 miles an hour. Dew points down in the mid-60s. Dew points today are going to be falling thanks to a northerly wind, and that's going to help keep air temperatures feeling spectacular, feeling like we're actually in the low to mid 70s right now. But later on, we will heat up into most likely the low to mid 80s today. It is going to be, again, a more comfortable day, though, because the humidity is falling, and that's the case throughout eastern North Carolina. Now, you're seeing a little bit less of a humidity drop the closer you get to the coast, but even there, you're seeing around a 4 to 8 degree drop in your dew points over the past 24 hours. That is noticeable change, and that is change that does make a difference in how you feel when you step outside. Now, of course, the cool temperatures, cooler than average temperatures, I should say, and the more importantly, low humidity, that sticks around so long as we maintain these northerly winds. And thankfully, that should be happening throughout today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, all the way through this upcoming holiday weekend. For this afternoon, though, highs getting into the mid-80s, right around 83, 84, 85 degrees between around 1 to 6 p.m. I do note, again, those winds north-northwesterly at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. A little bit more sunshine over the second half of the day than what we're seeing so far for the first half of the day. A little bit of that cloud cover going to be burning off as we head into the afternoon, but then those clouds will start to roll back in later on tonight into tomorrow morning. We're not looking at completely cloudy skies overnight, but we certainly will see an increase of cloud cover once we get past sunset. Now, a lot of those clouds are going to actually be gone by the time we get to Wednesday morning, leaving us again with a very sunny start to the day. Here is your Tuesday evening again, maybe a few spot showers near the Outer Banks around the Sounds, but certainly nothing worth changing any of your day plans or even evening plans over. And again, here's your Wednesday just before 7 a.m. Clear skies throughout most of eastern North Carolina. Tomorrow's going to be a very sunny day. Again, a slim chance of maybe a few coastal showers, but I'm not putting a whole lot of stock into that right now. It kind of looks too messy to be an actual substantial system. Maybe a few light rain showers coming down, but that's about it. Humidity wise, again, everything is falling and will continue to fall through the next 24 hours. We will likely experience our lowest humidity coming up early tomorrow morning and then again early Thursday morning, as that humidity is set to bottom out over that time period. Now by Friday evening, some of that humidity may try to make a little bit of a return. It's going to struggle though, because again, we'll still maintain more of that northerly wind, and that keeps the cool air flowing into eastern North Carolina. So encouraging stuff there for those of you who do want to avoid summertime heat and humidity. Beyond, again, just of course your daytime forecast here in the east, we do need to turn to what is going on in the tropics. And right now, Fernand, we got about 40-mile-an-hour maximum sustained winds, gusted 50 miles an hour. Pressure at 107 millibars, and this is a system, again, that is falling apart quickly. Very little structure to that storm, mostly just maintaining its wind speeds around that central low. But the low pressure system is rising, at least in terms of millibars. That is a sign that the whole system is weakening. Northeasterly movement at 13 miles an hour is going to put this thing over the northern Atlantic here over the next several days, and well, that's going to basically accelerate its demise. Here's what we've got over the next 8 days though. 85 today, 81 tomorrow, and 82 by Thursday. Overnight lows for tonight and tomorrow night into the upper 50s, again keeping that humidity low and comfortable. Then we get into your Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even Monday. May see a slightly higher chance for a few rain showers out there, but with that lower humidity, it's still going to feel really comfortable, and your air temperatures not getting too out of control. Looking at the low, possibly mid 80s over that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Labor Day stretch that carries us into the start of September. Well, that's all we have time for today's 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day.